Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great and are absolutely fine. So, students, today I welcome you all in this English class where we are going to learn something new and something very interesting. Alright, so let's begin. Okay, let's understand now. So, here a boy reading a book. Alright. Does this sound familiar? When I am starting to read a chapter, I just sit down and open the book and start from the top. I read I read every line once slowly, but if it's too long, I skip to a new paragraph. If it is a long chapter, I will take a few breaks. If there is a difficult word I don't know, I try to pronounce it, or I might just skip it so I can finish faster. If it is really hard, I just wait for the teacher to go over it. Despite facing numerous rejection, she remained tenacious in her pursuit of success. Now, here is a word. What? Tenacious. What does that mean? Let's understand. Tenacious is an adjective which means persistent and determined. Alright? Now, some words are there. For example, diligent, hardworking, consistency, efficient, persistence, committed. What do you think? Is every word have different meaning? No, every word have same meaning, but these are the synonyms of each other. Alright? So, these words are having same meaning, but having different spelling. Alright? Okay, the number of computers in school has mushroomed in recent years. Alright? Now, mushroomed. Mushroomed is a verb that means increase, spread or developed rapidly. Alright? Mushroomed means increase, spread and developed rapidly. Alright? With the storm clouds gathering, it seems inevitable that it would rain. Now, what is that it means? Let's find out. Inevitable means it is an adjective which means certain to happen and avoidable. Alright? Taking a painkiller can help alleviate the headache. Now, let's find out the meaning of alleviate. It is a verb which means to make something less severe or intense. Alright? It is something that make something less severe or intense. That is what we call alleviate. The author is an eminent figure in the literary world. Now, let's find out the meaning of eminent. Eminent is an adjective which means highly respected or famous. Alright? Okay. Now, there are some words here. First one is glad, cheerful, jubilant, ecstatic, happy, delighted, elated, phenomenal. Now, every word has different spelling, but the meaning of every word is same. These are the phenomenon of happiness or something which is very joyful. Alright? Now, before going forward, this is the first question for you all of this session. The question is, identify the phenomenon of the underlined word he called his son affectionately. Alright, he called his son affectionately. What is the synonym of affectionately? A. Precisely, B. Sweepingly, D. Lovingly, or D. Unpleasantly. Your time starts now. Alright students, time up. So let's find the answer now. Alright. So the question is, identify the synonym of the underlined word. The word is, he called his son affectionately. So what is the meaning of affectionately here? What is the synonym of affectionately? So precisely, no. Sweepingly, no. Lovingly, we can say lovingly. So option option C here is the right answer. Alright, unpleasantly, you know, something which is very not good. Alright, so lovingly is something that is the synonym of affectionately. Alright, so option C here is the right answer. Very nice. Let's move forward. Now today what we are going to study about, or what we are going to understand about, it's all about vocabulary. Alright. Okay, now let's understand what is vocabulary. So a vocabulary is defined as all the words known and used by a person. All the words are known and used by a person. All the words known and used by the person. It refers to the words we know to communicate effectively. Okay, we communicate effectively if our vocabulary is good. So vocabulary helps to communicate very nicely to somebody or entirely word. We can communicate if our vocabulary is good, so we can communicate with anyone in this whole world. Alright, so for effective communication, you should need to understand about vocabulary, and you should understand and you should try to read out about vocabulary and try to read out new words to understand. Alright, words tells us what to say. Alright, words tells us what to say, and grammar tells us how to say. Alright, these are the two different things. We say something but with the grammar, because words tells us what to say but grammar tells us how to say. Alright, vocal building help in analytical and critical thinking. Okay, vocal building, or we can say vocabulary, helps in analytical and critical thinking. Let's understand about what is the importance of vocabulary. The limit of my language mean the limit of my word. This is the saying of Ludwig Wittgenstein. That means the limit of my language means the limit of my word, which means if you have a wide vocabulary, you have a wider appreciation of the word. As I already told you before, if you know how to communicate, if you know good vocabulary, you can communicate with anyone in this world. Alright, so if you have a wide vocabulary, like if you know the vocabulary good, so you have a wider appreciation of the word. Language broadens a person's understanding of thought, emotions and experiences. Spring. I love the spring season. I love the spring season. Now here is a spring. Spring is a noun, which means, okay, let's move forward and understand some few things. Spring, we took bath in a cool mountain spring every day. Like spring is a season, right? So in which we took bath in a cool mountain springs every day. The ambient light in the room is orange, like the color of a city street light. Light here is a noun. Light. My school bag is usually light on Saturday. Now here you read two sentences in which first we talk about light, which is like we have in our house bulb light, something like that. But here in this sentence we talk about which is very light, which is less heavy. Alright. So here in this sentence, my school bag is usually light on Saturdays. Here light means something which is less heavy. Alright. Light here in this sentence is adjective. Blind. Helen Keller became blind at a very tender age. Here blind means someone who is not able to look. Alright. Look at something. So blind here is a noun. Blind. Draw the blinds on the curtain. Draw the blinds on curtain. Here the blind means we talk about curtains. We talk about here the blind refers to the curtains. Alright. Blind here is a noun. So before going forward, here one more question for you all. The word happy and sad are. The word happy and sad are synonyms of each other, antonyms of each other, homophones of each other, or homonyms. What would be your answer among these four? Your time starts now. Okay students, time up. So everybody knows happy and sad. If I am talking about happy, what is the opposite of happy? Is a sad. So that means option B here is the right answer, that happy and sad are antonyms of each other. Alright, so option B here is the right answer. Okay. Bank. Dhruva took a walk along the river bank. Bank is a noun in this sentence. Bank. This morning I went to the bank to open an account. To open an account. So bank here is a noun. Now some words are there. For example, let's read it out. Blind, blinds, bank, bank, sweet, sweet, can, light, light, principal, principal. Now every word have same spelling and same pronunciation, but the meaning of every word is different. We use bank like river bank, and then second bank we use as a official bank. Light we use as a bulb or a street light. We can use this light, and the second light is which is something less heavy. Alright, so these words are same spelling or same pronunciation, but the meaning of these spellings or these words are different. What we call them? We call them homographs. What we call them? We call them homographs. See here, words that have same sound and same spelling but different meaning. What we call them? We call them homographs. Alright, homographs. Alright, something, the words having same spelling and same pronunciation or same sound you can say, but the meaning of words are different. For example, light, light. Alright. So these words what we call are, these words are homographs. What we call them? Homographs. The word having same pronunciation or you can say sound, same sound and same spelling, but the meaning of words are different. We call them homographs. Alright. I got caught in the rain. I got caught in the rain. Rain in this sentence is a noun. She was a popular ruler throughout her reign. Alright, here rain is a noun. Alright, she was a popular ruler throughout her reign. Now, here are some words. For example, let's talk about I. This is a very simple word we can use as an example. Like, just close your eyes. And if I said I, how do you understand which I am talking about? If I am talking about myself or if I am talking about my eyes? Do you get that? No, you cannot, because the pronunciation of the word is same. Spelling and meaning is different. Alright? The kind of words having same sound, or you can say same pronunciation, but the spelling and the meaning of every word is different. We call them as a homophones. What we call them? Homophones. Homo means same and phones means sound. Like if you close eye, once again we understand the example. For example, this sun or sun. Alright, if you close your eyes and I said sun, if you close your eyes and I said sun, how do you understand which sun I am talking about? Is I am talking about like sunrise or something, or if I am talking about like children's son, my son and something like that? You cannot understand, no, because the spelling, the sound of a word is same, but the meaning and the spelling is different. We call them homophones. Same sound. Homo means same and phones means sound. Alright. Words have the same sound but different spelling or meaning. As I already told you, we call them as homophones. Clear? I hope you understand the difference between homographs and homophones. So before going forward, have a look on the question. So find the correctly spelled word from the following. Alright, find the correctly spelled word from the following. A. Crystallization. B. Controversial. C. Interrogation. And D. Rehabilitation. Your time starts now. You have to find the correctly spelled word among these four. Crystallization, controversial, interrogation and rehabilitation. Okay, so time is up. So here the answer is option D. Rehabilitation is the correct answer here. Alright. Okay, let's move forward. Choose the appropriate word. But before going forward, let me tell you the difference between homographs and homophones. Homophones have different spelling, different meaning, but sound is same. I, sun, like that. Alright. So these are the homophones. And homographs are what? Homographs are same spelling, same sound, but the meaning is different. Alright. So first is, he was an audacious leader. He was dash leader. Bold and timid. Now tell me, what would be your answer among these two? He was an audacious leader. He was bold or he was timid? The answer is bold. He was bold. It is a very strange fact that frogs dash water through their skin. Options are balance or absorb. It is a very strange fact that frogs dash water through their skin. Balance or absorb. What would be your answer? Let's find out. So balance. Balance water through their skin. Alright. Now third is, could you lend me some money please? Could you lend me some money please? Give or borrow. Now tell me, what would be your answer? Give or borrow? The give is the right answer. Can you give me some money please? Alright. We must have dash supply of food before we start our journey. Alright. Options are absolute or abundant. Which one is your answer? We must have a dash supply of food before we start our journey. Alright. So absolute or abundant, what would be your answer? Abundant. Abundant means very something which is very in number, or we can say like we have enough food to eat, like that. Alright. So fifth one is, she gave him a baleful look. She gave him an dash look. Evil or warm? Tell me, which one is your answer? She gave him a baleful look. Baleful is something which is not good look. Alright. She gave him an dash look. What would you answer? Evil or warm? The answer is evil. Alright. As this word told you that something which is not good. So evil is a, warm is a something very nice. So evil look is a not very nice look. Okay. Before going forward, again question for you all. Which of the following are not homophones? Homophones means same sound word. Alright. Spelling different and meaning is different. Alright. So which one is not a homophone here? A. Bear, bear. C. A. Bear, bear. B. Great, great. C. Rod, rod. D. None of the above. Your time starts now. Which one of the following are not homophone? Bear, bear. Great, great. Rod, rod. None of the above. Okay, students, time up. So here the answer is, which one of the following are not homophones? Homophones means what? Homophones is something having different spelling, different meaning, but the sound is same. So here bear, bear, same sound. Great, great, same sound. But rod and rod is something different. Rod and rod is not a same sound. So here option C is the correct answer. Alright. Rod and rod is not an homophone. Okay, let's learn some new words. Accessibility, empower, adequate, exuberant, simultaneously, delegate. Okay, vocabulary building is make new words stick. Types of vocabulary. Let's understand the types of vocabulary. Reading, speaking, writing, listening. Vocabulary is oral or vocabulary is print. Alright. Okay. Now two types of vocabulary is there. First one is productive, which we can use, where we can use correct, agree, agar, dislike. These are the productive. Alright. And receptive is rectify, constant in antipathy. So productive vocabulary we use in our daily life. Alright. And receptive is something we cannot use like very often. Clear? Okay. Before going forward, again a question for you all. Which of the following words are homographs? Which one of the following are homographs? Bow, to bend forward, and bow, a weapon. Alright. Now see here, spelling is same. Spelling is same, but the meaning is different. Spelling is same, but the meaning is what? Meaning is different. Homographs. Homo means same and graphs means something which is written. Alright, writing. So graph means writing. That means spelling is, but meaning is different. Alright. Okay. Same spelling, same pronunciation, or you can say sound, but different meaning. Alright, we call them as a what? Homographs. So here bow, bow is a homograph. Read, read, present tense. Read is a present tense. Read is a past tense. Tear, tear, a rip and tear. And D, all of the above. Now tell me which one is the correct answer here. Your time starts now. Okay, students. So the correct answer here is bow. Okay, bow and bow. Bow means to bend forward and second bow means a weapon. So option A here is the correct answer. Okay, now let's understand about the importance of vocabulary. The first thing is there is a strong relationship between vocabulary knowledge and reading comprehension. Second, vocabulary knowledge is strongly related to intelligence. Third, it aids in expression and communication. Fourth, it helps us to connect globally. Okay? Intelligence. Words are tools for both thought and communication. It's no surprise that those who master them have a much greater chance of success, not only professionally but in their lives as well, as a whole. Knowing the roots. Okay, when we talk about vocabulary and when we want to understand about vocabulary, we should understand the root of the word. That's how we can understand very nicely or very efficiently about vocabulary. Alright. Okay, so at least half of the words in the English language are derived from Greek or Latin words or Latin roots. See here, philosophy, love of knowledge, which means phil means love and sophist means knowledge. Philadelphia, city of brotherly love. Philanthropist, love human charity and humankind. Here, philosophy, Philadelphia and philanthropist. Now, let's understand the root of the word, meaning of the word and the English word of that root word. See here, the root source is aster from Greek. Aster is a Greek word. Okay, meaning is star. English word is astronomy and astrology. Bene is the Latin word, alright. Goodwill, which means good or well, and the English word of this means is benevolent and benefit. Root source is jur or just is Latin word, from the Latin word, meaning is law, and English word of this word is jury or justice. Clear? Okay. Now, understanding the prefix and suffix. What is prefix or what is suffix? Alright. So, prefix is what? It is an affix which is placed before the stem of the word. Okay. Something we put before the stem of the word. Alright. Before the stem of the word. Okay. So, that is what we call prefix. Okay. Like a or an, on, not, or, without. AB, away from. AB, to or, towards. Ambi, both. Anna, up, back and again. Anti, against. Apo, from or away from. Auto means self. Okay. Auto start we can say now. Auto start, this is scooty. It is an auto start. Auto is a self start. Alright. So see, we use apathy, absence, advance, ambivert, and anagram, antibiotic, apostate, automatic. So these are the what? These are the prefix. Prefix forming opposite or antonyms of certain words. Like un plus fold is unfold, dis plus like is dislike, I am plus immortal is immortal, in plus credible is incredible, hot is a cold. Alright. Okay, again a question for you all. I was dash hope that the rain would end and we would be able to have our picnic. Options: A. Hopeful, B. Hope, C. Hopeable and D. Hopeward. Your time starts now. This is a very simple question. Alright students, so let's find the answer now. I was dash hope that the rain would end and we would able to have our picnic. So option A here is the right answer, hopeful. Alright. Some common synonyms and suffix. Suffix is what? An affix which is placed after the stem of the word. Prefixes which put before the stem of the word and suffix is which we put after the stem of the word. Alright. Synonyms are a word with the same or similar meaning to another word. Alright. So prefix form antonyms and suffix form what? Synonyms. Like able or able. Suitable, acceptable, comfortable, valuable, sensible, horrible, possible, incredible. Let's understand the word with their synonyms or antonyms. Word is afraid. The synonym of afraid is terrified, and antonyms of afraid is valiant. The word begin synonyms have commons, and antonyms of begin is terminate. The word true have synonyms like authentic, and antonyms of true is bogus. Abundant, synonym of abundant is plentiful, and antonyms of abundant is scarce. He had to return it as promised, even knowing it was a bogus rule. It was a bogus rule. It was an authentic rule or it was a true rule. Alright. What is the synonym of synonyms is authentic, but the opposite of true is bogus. That means which is not true. Alright. So he had to return it as promised, even knowing it was a bogus rule. The wedding commenced at 11:30. Alright. Because commence means same, begin. Alright. I was petrified when I was robbed at gunpoint. Petrified means afraid. Alright. These are the what? Meaning of their antonyms and synonyms of these words. Choose the correct option. We are in the middle of heat. Streak, wave. It has been very hot for 2 weeks. What would we answer among these two? Streak or wave? Wave. We are in the middle of a heat wave. It has been very hot for 2 weeks. Choose the correct option. It looks like the sky is shining, clearing up. It is going to be a beautiful day. What would we answer? Shining or clearing? Clearing up. Alright. It looks like the sky is clearing up. Alright. That man was struck, bitten by the lightning twice in the past year. What would we answer? Struck. Alright, the man was struck by lightning twice in the past year. A drought is a long period without any rain. Drought. Alright, a drought is a long period without any rain. We got caught in the thunderstorm and got completely soaked or soaked. Soaked. Alright. How to improve vocabulary? Now let's understand how to improve vocabulary. Keep a dictionary and thesaurus ready. Use a journal. Using the internet, learn a word a day. Go back to roots, like where it is origin from Greek word or from Latin word. Alright. Play some fun games. Engage in conversation and practice. This is how we can improve our vocabulary. Alright. Practice is very important. Alright. Alright. So again a question for you all. Sanjay has an exam tomorrow, but he has not prepared well for it. His friends tells him not to worry as they would help him by telling the answer. However, Sanjay decides that he will not cheat and will write exam answer on his own, even if that score him less marks. which moral virtue is exhibited by Sanjay in this situation? A. Honesty, B. Disobedience, C. Peace, and D. Justice. Your time starts now. Again I am saying Sanjay has an exam tomorrow, but he has not prepared well for it. His friends tell him not to worry as they would help him by telling the answer. However, Sanjay decides that he will not cheat and will write exam answer on his own. Even if that score him less mark, which moral virtue is exhibited by Sanjay in this situation? Sanjay shows, okay, time up. So here Sanjay shows honesty, alright. The moral virtue that Sanjay exhibited in this, that is honesty. So option A here is the right answer. Okay. So this is the last question for you all of this session. How do you feel? How you like this class? Happy, quite good, satisfactory, or confused? Your time starts now. Okay students, thank you so much. Alright, I hope you like this class. I hope you know how we use vocabulary, how we improve our vocabulary. Alright, so today we talk about vocabulary, about how we use synonyms and how we use antonyms, how we use prefix or how we use suffix. This is the, and how we improve our vocabulary. So this is all today we learned about, all about vocabulary. I hope you get everything about vocabulary now. So please make every day learn a new word, find out the root of that word, where that origin from Greek word or from Latin word, because many words from English and most of the words from English language are from Latin or Greek word. So practice them all and have a good vocabulary. So that is all for today. I hope you like this class. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, bye bye, take care and thank you.